Trump pledges support for the UK after London terror tweet barrage. However, he avoided mentioning his earlier outbursts on Twitter that had used the London attacks to push for the reinstatement of a travel ban from mainly Muslim countries and another that criticized London Mayor Sadiq Khan. Speaking at an annual fundraiser for Ford's Theatre in Washington, D.C., the U.S. president said he had spoken with British Prime Minister Theresa May and expressed our unwavering support for our allies in the United Kingdom. Standing on stage with his wife and First Lady Melania, he added that the U.S. will do everything in our power to assist the United Kingdom and its citizens as they work to protect their country and to bring those that are guilty to justice. America sends our thoughts, our prayers and our deepest sympathies to the victims of this evil slaughter, and we renew our resolve stronger than ever before, to protect the United States and its allies from a vile enemy that has waged war on innocent life, and it's gone on too long. This bloodshed must end, this bloodshed will end. The words came just hours after a barrage of London-related tweets to his 31.5 million followers that offended and embarrassed some on both sides of the Atlantic. Shortly after 3 terrorists had deliberately hit pedestrians on London Bridge before getting out of their van to stab people, Mr. Trump tweeted, "We need the courts to give us back our rights. We need the travel ban as an extra level of safety." The ban has been blocked by U.S. courts, but last week, Mr. Trump's administration formally asked the Supreme Court to allow it to take effect, arguing that restricting immigration by refugees and visitors from Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen is necessary for national security. A few minutes after his first tweet, he seemed to have had a rethink and opted for a more diplomatic tone instead, tweeting, "Whatever the United States can do to help out in London and the UK, we will be there, we are with you. God bless." But by lunchtime on Sunday, as many Britons were still digesting the news from overnight, Mr. Trump's tweets struck again. He wrote, "We must stop being politically correct and get down to the business of security for our people. If we don't get smart, it will only get worse." He followed this with a tweet based on words from Mr. Khan. The mayor had told Londoners that they would see an increased police presence in the days following the attacks, adding that they should not be alarmed by this. Mr. Trump appeared to take these words out of context, tweeting, "At least 7 dead and 48 wounded in terror attack, and Mayor of London says there is no reason to be alarmed." A spokesman for Mr. Khan later said the mayor had more important things to do than responding to Donald Trump's ill-informed tweet. A few minutes later, Mr. Trump's scattered thoughts turned to guns and he tweeted, "Do you notice we are not having a gun debate right now? That's because they used knives and a truck." By Sunday evening, the person tweeting on behalf of the U.S. Embassy in London perhaps felt the need to rebuild bridges and tweeted a clip of Mr. Khan's statement with his own comment, "I commend the strong leadership of the Mayor of London as he leads the city forward after this heinous attack."